This little stamp has pricked my interest today. I was just searching through some old stamps and this popped up and I thought, where is Ned Indy? Well, it turns out to be the Dutch Indies. But are they the West or the East? Well, it turns out to be the East Indies. So Dutch East Indies. Who knew that Holland had overseas possessions in East Indies? I didn't. Maybe I should try harder. Okay, so where are these islands? Well, they're a group of islands in Southeast Asia, between the Pacific and the Indian Ocean, really. And they're called the Dutch East Indies and have been there since 1799. Oh my life, quite a long time. And some of the islands, or the land anyway, I have heard of. So I did a quick bit of research about what the Dutch East Indies comprised of, and it's places like Java, Sumatra, bits of Borneo, New Guinea. Quite difficult places, I would imagine, to rule over. But obviously there was something that the Dutch were able to trade from there, and the Dutch subsequently took over the place and ruled it for quite a long time, albeit with a lot of strife going on whilst they were there. Anyway, back to the stamp. Stamps weren't around in 1799, so the first stamp from the Dutch East Indies, Ned India, was issued in 1864. I think this is Queen Wilhelmina's head. Though this stamp actually was released or issued in 1922. So we may have moved on, but I think there may be a reason why her head is still being used. It's a high value stamp for a start, 50 cents, but you can see it's been crossed out and it's been replaced by 32.5 cents. So there has been some surcharging going on in stamps, and also some devaluation maybe in the stamps. I don't know. And also you see that the bars obliterate the 50 cent. We can tell it's a higher value, apparently, because the Queen is flanked by palm trees. Lower value wouldn't have those palm trees there. It was 1900 when Ned India was added to the stamps that they were using. During World War II, the Japanese invaded those islands. They were all over those islands, and the Dutch were out of there, and they never returned. So now it is the independent, or the Republic of Indonesia, which I have heard of. I've heard of Indonesia anyway. That is Ned India. It's Indonesia this day. And there we have it. So that's a bit of information about this stamp. I like the overprint. I like the crossing out bit done by the presumably the government of the day. There must have been stuff going on where they've got to either increase or decrease the price of stamps. And I was thinking earlier, and I was talking earlier about who actually uses the stamps. Is it the natives who are using these stamps, or is it the colonials who are using the stamps? I would suggest that if the natives were using the stamps, there'd be billions of them. But as it happens, it's the colonials, and there's not as many of them. That makes sense, doesn't it? So that's all I know. If you have any extra information, why would it go down from 60 cents to 32.5? That's pretty precise. Why would that occur? Is there some sort of change in the currency going on in Holland at that time? I don't know. I haven't dived that deeply, but I was interested in the stamp. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, and leave me comments or answer any questions, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.